patrons. Today is a leg day and we're going to do some pistol squat warm-ups, progressions, and exercises. So we are going to start with a little warm-up. So for this one, you want to breathe in, place your hands right by your hips, flat on the floor, your chest up, and you're going to pull one heel in as close to your butt as possible and push it back out. You're going to really flex that hamstring and flex those abs. Retract it as far as possible. Use your hands to push you up if needed. Feel that hamstring working. And relax. We do that one typically about 8 times each leg. This next one is just to prepare the quads for the strain that you're about to go through. So you can put your toes on the floor for this one. Chest up, hips forward. Keep those hips forward. And lean back as far as you can with control. And come up nice and slow. I'd say about 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. Try to keep those knees together. And don't let them spread apart as you come down. We'll do this about 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Now that we've done a couple warm-ups, we're going to do a pistol squat progression followed by a couple accessory workouts. For this exercise, you are going to use a door with a handle on both sides. Also have something you can sit on, especially if you're new to pistol squats. You may even want something a bit higher, about mid-thigh. So, when doing this exercise, it's important not to just go down and up and use your arms to help you. What you want to focus on is keeping the hip tight, and it's almost as if you're going to be pushing the knee inwards. So it's going to look a bit like this, in a way that you can hold tension the entire time, and your arms only make up for whatever your legs cannot do. Control, control, control in your breath, in your hamstring. It's going to feel like that hamstring pull we did on the floor during the warm-up. And then when we're coming up, same thing. Tighten that hamstring and push. Me, almost like you're pulling it in. Depending on your strength level, this will be 3 to 6 times per leg. You can do all on one leg or alternate and do the other foot on each one. The arms only do what your leg cannot. And that is our pistol squat progression. I'll demonstrate it without the seat as well. Try to keep your weight just above your foot. Our next exercise, we will start in a deep squat. If you have trouble getting into this position, start on all fours, get your feet flat on the floor, walk your hands back, and squat down, keeping your hands on the floor as low as you can. So for this exercise, we are going to rotate at the hips, drop a knee, and push the hips forwards. Come back into that deep squat, drop a knee, and push the hips forwards. Try to keep your center of gravity. If you lean too far forwards, you'll fall to one side. If you lean too much while doing this movement, you're not going to get the full effect. You won't get the control benefits that this exercise gives you. This opens up the groin, opens up the hip flexor, while also getting them to do some work. It's an active stretch, almost. It's a dynamic stretch, while also a calisthenic movement. We'll do 4 each direction. Nice and controlled. Use your breathing. Try to keep a center of gravity and stretch out those hip flexors. This next accessory movement plays with the mechanics and maybe some parts that go into a pistol squat, but I don't want you to think about a pistol squat. I just want you to think about making this movement flow and how that feels and how that works. So we're gonna start on one side of our mat facing outwards, and then you're going to take one foot, cross it behind the other one, make it pass it, and then you're going to come down to one knee and drop your hips to the floor, rotate, and come into this position again, and sort of use your leverage so you can step up and stand up. Repeat, step back. The idea is to make this movement flow. I'd say about 10 total. I'm gonna try this in a different way. Like I said, play with your movements. Ooh, that's harder than I thought. But that's why we play with them. Just so you know, I've never tried doing it that way until just now, but that is the joy of playing with your exercises. And one of my phrases that I close every video with is move consistently, move creatively. So you're going to repeat these exercises 5 times each. Take as much recovery as you need. Drink plenty of water. Yeah. Move consistently, move creatively. Thanks for being a patron.